A lot could be at stake whether or not we find out if this report is released. You heard Kayla Tausche say about a half hour ago that the president now has the report from the Commerce Department. The question is, will he release it? Will he sit on it for a while? When exactly will we find out whether or not the Commerce Department believes that there has been a national security implication because of European autos being imported into the United States? The president is considering a 25% tariff on European-built vehicles brought into the U.S., as well as auto parts and components made in Europe and then brought into the U.S. What would be the impact? Well, today, the Center for Automotive Research crunched some numbers, and they've been doing this over the last several months. In their opinion, industry sales for the entire industry would drop almost 700,000 vehicles in a worst-case scenario with a 25% tariff on European autos and auto parts, and vehicle prices for the entire industry could go up by more than $1,400, and there would be substantial job losses, both in terms of automakers, parts suppliers, as well as at auto dealerships. Many people have asked me, well, how many vehicles do we get from Europe? It's just around 7%. The most recent numbers that we have from 2017 show that Europe imports accounted for 6.7% of the vehicles that are bought in the U.S., primarily upscale sedans, although there are some SUVs from some of the European automakers. Take a look at BMW and Daimler. These are two of the automakers that would be hit the most. And remember, guys, earlier this week, we were talking with the CEO of BMW North America. He was very blunt. He said, yeah, it's going to hurt. It would not be good for sales. The question is whether or not the president actually moves forward with a proposed 25% tariff at some point.
And remind us, Phil, is anyone in the U.S. auto industry, parts industry, in favor of these tariffs?
No. Nobody in the auto industry wants tariffs, and also they don't like the uncertainty. They understand what the president is doing. They're tired of the uncertainty because that creates problems in terms of the manufacturing supply chain.
Because I remember automakers have complained for a long time about competitive disadvantages like the yen. I mean, they were upset about the Japanese currency, for instance.
Correct.
And they wanted a level playing field. But I guess they don't want tariffs because it would hurt them, too.
Well, yeah, in theory, it would hurt them, too. It could hurt you in terms of vehicles that you're building here and exporting there. You will hear the Trump administration say, and they are correct about this, that European autos coming into the U.S. are only hit with a 2.5% tariff, while vehicles built here and sent to Europe have a 10% tariff on them. But keep in mind, primarily what we build in this country as far as automobiles are SUVs, pickup trucks. Yeah, there are some sedans, but not very many of them are sold in Europe. That's just not what they drive over there.
Right. And we have the tariff on that, right, for them coming in here, don't we, on the pickup trucks, I guess.
Yeah, and you never hear people talk about 25%, which is why everybody builds pickup trucks here.